find a nice goalkeeping practice next day. Play the T, play the S, play the T. Now I'm going to ask you, and we're not going to play hangman. I'm going to ask you what those three letters may stand for. TST, close, but not too much. Come on, don't be shy. Technical. Good, not too bad. T. Close from there. Who's that one? Technical. Talking. Tackle. We have to use it to put our practice together. So this is all good. Time. Good. We'll come back and we'll see in the room. Alright, let's move on to the head. Space. Who hit that home? Good job, guys. Last one is where do you think you get that? Patience and pressure. Pressure is the main word. Alright. Time, space, and pressure. Those three ingredients will allow you to make whatever you want to make. Example, time. Goal, I allow you to take the entire shape to assemble the top of the circle into the goal shape. So there's no time factor involved. Roll, you have 30 seconds to pick all 10 balls from the top of the circle into the goal shape. Time. Players, you have 10 minutes, you have to score 4 goals. Players, you have 4 minutes to score 2 goals. 2 minute drill football. Can we do that too? We are one goal down at the end of the game. Can we find a way to keep it into a higher gear, maybe take the goal off and equalize the scoreboard with that type of game? Time. Space. Space. Give me an example. Can give me an example of space? Half field. Correct. Half field for field players. Alright, well, I want you to get 10 balls from the top of the circle into the goal gate. Now, I put a cone in the center. Everything has to be between the cone and the right side. I make the space smaller than I have to clear it. At the same time, that's what you want to work on with the coach, because when you go to the balls to the side, therefore that space factor part of the practice, part of the coach space. Pressure. You can give me an example. How can we incorporate pressure in the goalkeeping practice? 1 against 1. That's pressure, isn't it?
Rushing a shot.
Rushing a shot. Yeah? So if you play those 3 components, you can come up with a lot of different practices. And you can do that for goalies by themselves. One goalie is the main goalie. If you have 2 other goalies, so a total of 3, the other 2 can help you there. Or a few field players, and maybe an injured player. Maybe she cannot hit the ball with a stick, but maybe she has still one arm that works. Get a tennis racket, balls. Use different equipment to challenge your goalie. Maybe you want to play a team that has 3 good players that can flick the ball. Maybe you don't have players in the team yet that can stick that ball hard with a stick and a ball. That's not possible. Yeah? Different tools will allow you to make goalkeeping practice fun, challenging, and also keep it realistic. So time, space, and pressure are my good ways that we plan a practice and how to every day to the best goalkeeping. How many of you guys have first year's goalkeepers? First year's goalkeepers. How many of you guys have 4th year goalkeepers? Yeah? So we have them all walks of life. All different levels. Play another game. We have to develop skills. B skill, the P skill, and the G skill. What would those letters eventually come up with names? What is the B for? Basics. You get the green card, so you try for next time. Patience. Good word, but not one in that word. B4.
Players.
Don't be afraid, no hangman. I'm buying tonight on Luke. P stands for what? P. Practice. Alright, then the last one should be easy. Sorry? I like goals. That's not the word I'm looking. Game. Would you start your first year goalie in your state championship game with the varsity team? If I get a 5 million, I may, and I'm going. If it's the goal of the president, I may have to. Would I ever start as first year goalie in the championship game with my varsity team? No. And why is that? Because that first year is not at the game skill level yet, the game skill, the game understanding that we are looking for. So everybody starts out with basic skills. As those basic skills continue to grow, and the player takes ownership in their own development, basic skill-wise, now they can have it transferred to practice. And that's what we just talked about. Goalies, while not on their own, they focus on basic skills. They integrate them into your practice. The station, the drill, and eventually, as part of your practice, your scrimmage. Scrimmage, if it's half field, right side, left side, whatever it is, on the top, on the down, you see if your goalie may be ready to play in the game for you. We develop. Basics become practice skills become game skills. You guys said some good words here before. You talked about, when you talk about time, space, and pressure. You mentioned technique and tactics. If we talk about those three skills, basics, practice, and game, you have to start to integrate the combination of technique and tactics. What do you think I mean with that? Again, don't be afraid to speak up. The integration, the completion, I don't know English, I guess. Why do we have to combine those two? They have to make decisions in the game, so therefore we have the technical component involved. Yeah. What should be your first focus then? What's the first focus before we can start making decisions?